Jenna, and I'm here with Tracy Hall here today ahead of our Governance Risk Compliance Summit, and where Tracy will be joining us as a keynote speaker on the 31st of July about embracing vulnerability and cultivating resilience after being a con man's last victim. So, welcome, Tracy.
Hi, Jenna. How are you?
Good, thank you. I think we'll need a lot more time than we have today to get into your story. But do you want to give, I guess, the audience a bit of a snippet as to how your life went from fact to fiction overnight in 2017?
Yeah, for sure. In 2016, early 2016, I met a man on a dating app called Max Tavita, and we matched. We started a relationship and continued that relationship for about 16 months. He told me he was a chief financial officer for a family office. And over that 16-month period, had many conversations about finance and his line of work. And we built a relationship, took holidays together. He met my family. And it wasn't until July 2017 I woke up to an online video of him being arrested outside of his Bondi Beach apartment. And his head was blurred out, but obviously I knew who it was. So he was arrested at that time, and in that moment I realised I'd lost $317,000.
Yeah, Hamish took a lot from you. Yeah, your life savings, I guess your ability to trust, and kind of left you to pick up the pieces of your life when he left. And will you be sharing, I suppose, learnings? I know it wasn't linear by any means back then, from then to now, but looking back, any learnings on how to rebuild your life after such a traumatic event and kind of come out more resilient on the other side?
Yeah, 100%. I'll be sharing all of those learnings. I talk a lot about that in my book as well, so we'll go through those. I think it's fair to say that it took a long time. It's been 7 years since he was arrested now, and it hasn't been linear. It's been a lot of up and downs. But yeah, certainly how you kind of come to reconcile what happens to you, how you deal with that, how you eventually learn to accept it, and then how you become a stronger and better person afterwards.
Yeah, definitely excited to hear more on the day. And another thing is, I guess Hamish took away your ability to trust for a while in people, not just romantic relationships, but people in general. So I guess, will you be sharing anything about how you can kind of embrace your vulnerability while being vigilant at the same time? Because vulnerability is important as well in relationships.
Yeah, I think we're all vulnerable. We're human, and we're going to be vulnerable from time to time. You're right, he did take away my ability to trust, and I certainly see the world differently now. I think the biggest thing I had to learn was how to trust myself again. And there are certain sort of stages and levels that you go through in terms of your ability to push through that. And that was the biggest one for me. But, I also don't think we should walk around the world just looking for all the red flags, because that would be a pretty horrible place to be. But definitely be more vigilant and definitely think more critically about the information that is being presented to us.
Yeah, definitely. I think some good points there. And from listening to the podcast, Who the Hell's Hamish, and reading your book and getting to know you over the last few weeks as well, I think you're the epitome of resilience. So excited to get into the chat on the 31st of July. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it too. Thank you.